49ers are at their best. There is one thing, Larry, that I don't like. And we've gone, what are we, an hour and 33 minutes into this show, and it's time for me to file my this might be a weak spot that the Niners need to start looking at. And I like this player too, so I don't want to say that. I don't run to the podium with it.
Can I guess what it is?
Yes.
Let me see. What is Damon going to say? Wait. Who are you potentially going to eviscerate, borderline attack?
Who's it going to be, Larry?
Who's it going to be? Give me a second. Give me a second.
Are you scanning box score, looking for errors and inconsistencies?
No, I'm just looking at the depth chart. I'm looking at the depth chart, trying to think, like, how would Damon think? Hughes check?
No. Although we didn't even see. Did he play last night? Was he in Seattle?
He didn't make much of an impact, at least that I saw.
Again, I'm not going to on a night where the running game's popping. I'm not going to criticize a fullback for anything they did or did not do.
You better not be going at my man Colton McKivitz.
No. I think Colton is more than appointed himself and has played very, very well. He is a better version of Mike McGlinchey than Mike McGlinchey was ever a version of Mike McGlinchey.
Javon Kinlaw for being flipped over the top?
No, by the way, I thought that was a borderline ejectable play.
I did too. And not only that, it's like, dude, how strong are it took to cut two guys, but I mean, dude, if you saw Javon Kinlaw standing there, he's got legs that are the base on that guy. He's like a building. I mean, to be able to flip, that might be the last guy in the world I would ever think could ever be flipped over.
Flipped like a freaking pancake.
Well, and because he left his feet, and obviously that made that provided the easiness of it. Well, but I mean, guy's got to be about 320.
Collinsworth even says, I haven't seen a guy body slammed on a football field like that, really, like ever. So
somebody that big too. I mean, yeah. It's amazing. That showed amazing strength. Who was that for Seattle, by the way? 68, I think it was. I got to look that up.
My complaint, Larry, is Ray McCloud. Ray McCloud has done nothing on punt return this year. There is a sure-handedness, I guess, that was even betrayed last night with his fumbled punt return that Ronnie Bell jumped on, and thank God that he did. That might not have been Ronnie Bell jumping on that. Ronnie Bell jumped on the fumbled punt coverage. Seattle fumble punt, yes.
Right.
Ray McCloud is not doing anything for this team in the return game.
That's my guy, by the way.
I know. Look, I like Ray too. I like Ray. I think he's a smart, underrated player, but he's not giving the Niners any burst on.
How dare you attack Ray?
I just think that he is there anyone else who can return punts on this team? Anyone? I'd like to see someone else get another shot because Ray he's hesitating. I thought he had a few catch it with unencumbered catches, and you should just launch yourself, and he didn't. He's still stuttering and hesitating, and then the fumble. Bad game for Ray McCloud. He has not really been he hasn't done much. Ray hasn't done much since his so big play.
There's the you're always looking for big playability. What I really want out of that position is I want assurances. I want somebody who's dependable. Now, he had the turnover in this one, but he's normally very dependable, and he does catch the ball pretty consistently. Sometimes I wish that the Niners are so good on both offense and defense. Just don't lose it on special teams. Don't miss kicks, fumble the ball, turn it over, just be more conservative on special teams. You don't need to win the game on special teams. You just don't want to lose it. So I like the fact that Ray gives you a veteran return guy, but yeah, he's got to make, he can't turn it over. But I love Ray, and I don't think rocking new era
84.
Ray gives me Kyle Williams vibes, or maybe I have Kyle Williams PTSD.
Maybe that's a little
he's more dependable. He's more dependable than Kyle Williams. I like Ray. I believe in Ray. We'll see where it goes. They do have other options. You could always throw Ayuk back there if you wanted. I mean, you can do what you want. I mean, Ayuk could be he was an awesome punt returner at Arizona State.
Hey, what about look at look at it this way. Come the playoffs, I want all stops being pulled out. I wouldn't mind to see Debo back there returning punts in the playoffs.
You may. I mean, it's just another way to get your playmakers a touch. That's the one thing the one thing I would love to see the Niners have is what we saw yesterday from Seattle with Eskridge, just that home run hitter element. That's why I'm always intrigued by the addition of Danny Gray. I don't know if you can trust Danny Gray, but Danny Gray gives you that absolute ridiculous speed. And if you have ridiculous speed, there's always a chance you can take one to the house. I mean, if Luter doesn't make that tackle, Eskridge is gone and it's 7-7. And at that point, if Seattle gets a kick return touchdown and the place starts to really rock, who knows? Maybe that game is a much different game. So I thought the Luter special teams play was very, very underrated.
Somebody in the chat saying, what about Danny Gray? Look, Danny Gray's a rumor until proven otherwise. I don't even think Danny Gray is actually a living, breathing person. I don't know if he's actually on this team.
He's been dinged up. He's been hurt. He hurt himself on one of those early returns, but I mean, nobody runs like Danny Gray. So why does he seem like he gets more chances than other people? Because he can flat out run. And speed burns, and everybody wants it.
I think Ronnie Bell could be an answer in special teams too.
He's very solid.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. Again, I'm not picking a fight with Ray Ray. I like Ray Ray. Ray Ray didn't have a good night last night. It's just, how are you going to win in Philadelphia? Something's got to pop. Give me something on special teams. Give me something. I'd like to see a little more something out of Ray Ray. That's about it. Like that's the end of my complaint department. It was such a good game last night.
You see that chat right there from Tribe? Did the Eagles sign Shaq Leonard today?
Let me see if that's. I mean, you'd figure that would be front page ESPN.com level headline. Let me look. I can't see it there. It doesn't mean it hasn't happened, but I don't know. Let me see. EAGLES Eagles.
Dallas is showing interest, is what I'm reading.
Eagles expected to have an interest. That was a day ago. I don't have anything up to date on this.
The Broncos. Also, Ed Werder said the Broncos have been linked to Shaq Leonard.
I mean, that's the thing. It's a waiver situation. So if there's
he's already cleared waivers.
Oh, he's cleared waivers?
He's cleared waivers, and the Colts are on the hook for the $6.1 million. So now it's just a matter of where does Shaq want to go? Where does he want to, he's probably ring chasing. So he'll probably go to Philly. I would expect he will wind up in Philadelphia. I don't understand why the Colts cut a very productive 28-year-old linebacker. And I'll tell you, if the Eagles wind up winning the Super Bowl this year, it will be partially because other teams made personnel mistakes because they got Zach Cunningham from Tennessee. He's been fantastic all year. And I loved him at Vandy. He's a tackling machine. He's 6'4". He's got instincts. He can run like the wind. So Zach Cunningham, and if they now get Shaq Leonard, and then you've got Byard, who Tennessee unbelievably traded, one of the best safeties in football. I mean, Howie Roseman's a very underrated part of the Eagles' success.
I'm looking at, guys who are all over Eagles beats, and I'm not seeing anything official on Shaq Leonard. Not yet. Doesn't mean it hasn't happened, but I still don't see it.